I got to get this lettuce put up. And I got to do it to where it'll last. It's just one of me here. Gracie, you going to help Papa? Where you at, Gracie? Well, looks like Gracie left. Yep, it's getting close to food time, and she's impatient. Oh, well, hello there, friends and family. Pardon my appearance there. Been out in the yard doing some needed work. You know, around the gardens and what have you. But now I'm in the house to cool off a little bit, and I got to get a little chore done. And I was talking to a friend of mine, close family member, somebody I shared what I'm going to show you tonight, and it's really changed their life when it comes to preserving something that seems to go bad relatively fast these days. And you might wonder what that is. And that would be a head of lettuce. Iceberg, that is. So yeah, since you stopped in, you know you're always welcome here, let me show you how the little old country engineer preserves his lettuce and makes it last for over a month or two. I know you won't believe it, but I just finished up a head that I bought on July the 9th. Yes, I did. Of course, if you use lettuce up really quick, the fact that it goes bad faster than normal these days might not be affecting you, but it does me. Now I'm going to show you what we do. So what we have here is a nice, fine, heavy, big head of California lettuce. Iceberg, that is. The Vanguard brand. You see me buy them all the time over at Superfoods. And it comes in a plastic wrap in a little bag. And you might be one of those that, you know, just cuts off the little end here. And as you use it, you put it back in your bag. And I used to do that too, but it would still go bad. So I've tried many different ways. One of the ways they say to do it, and while I unwrap this right here, make sure your hands are perfectly clean and your countertop is too, both of which I have done before you decided to drop in. And what you want to do is, here's the core end. And I've done it where you cut that off some, peel off some outer leaves, you put it in a nice airtight bowl. They say put a little wet paper towel there, put it in the bowl, and it'll stay nice and fresh. Yeah, maybe so, if you eat it faster than I do. It takes me about a month to eat up a head of lettuce because I just use it on my sandwiches, my hamburgers. I make up small side salads a lot. So a nice big fresh head of lettuce like this takes a while, but this is what I do. And you want to get that core out. Now there's two ways to go about it. One way, you just take it and hit it on the counter, which this one didn't budge. And I don't want to cut my lettuce up, because when you cut lettuce, where you cut it's going to brown. So for this one, it does appear we're going to have to cut that core out of this one. And that'll be okay. Yeah, there'll be some browning right around those edges. We just take that core on out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to strip off those outer leaves, just like that. Those are the ones we want to get rid of, because they have got the filth on them. Because what you might not know, and I do because I've been out to California to watch them pick the lettuce, is a lot of this now is bagged right in the field. Yep. They cut it and they toss it right in a bag. And I peel off 1 or 2 layers of that outer head. Ooh, that's nice and fresh. And all this, we'll lay that right down here in our clean counter. Get out the compost bag. Of course, we had chickens. They would be about to have a treat. The kitties, they don't think much about lettuce. Okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to give our countertop a little wipe down again before we get ready to start putting it up. So we got our lettuce sitting over there on a nice clean paper towel. Just sanitize this counter again. Just like that. Because the whole point to all of this is to not introduce any bacteria, dirt, or filth onto that head of lettuce. And then we'll just dry the countertop off. Just like that. So 99.99% of all the germs are now gone. And here comes the final step. And we use seal wrap right here. Professional grade plastic wrap. And if you can find it, I would suggest you use it too. We're just going to lay out some right down through here. Just like that. And it's got a little slider that you can cut it off so evenly. Stretch it back out. Clean countertop. And then this is a big head, so it's going to take a couple of wraps. Just center it up. Pull that plastic wrap over it nice and tight. Roll it. Take and close up the ends. And if it's small enough, you'll just need one sheet. But this is such a big head of lettuce, we're going to have to wrap it again to get it all covered up. You want to make sure it's nice and tight, no air in it. So let's lay out one more sheet. We'll get it all straightened out. Best we can. Don't gotta be perfect. Make sure we've got our open ends down where we can wrap it up and make sure it's sealed mighty tight. Just like that. Wrap it up nice and firm. Bring over the ends. Now I know this looks tedious. Just like that. Squeeze out the air. And there you have it. Now, when I go to use it, yep, I'll unwrap the plastic wrap. I save it. And I peel these off of it. And then if I'm making a salad, I'll take those leaves and chop them up. If I'm using it on sandwiches or hamburgers or whatever, I'll peel the leaf off, break it up, place it on top of my sandwich or burger or what have you. I never cut the head unless, hey, some of you friends and family are going to come over and we're going to eat up the whole head. Because like I say, every time you cut it, you're going to be making a future brown edge. So that's all there is to it. Maybe you do it this way too, or you have a better method. But I found that by doing this and rewrapping it tightly every time in plastic wrap, I can get this to last well over a month. No problem. Sometimes two. And it all depends on how much lettuce I'm eating up. And I do have friends that have decided to take my advice and do it like this as well. And they've said it's changed their life and how long their lettuce will last them too. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you how I store my lettuce for the long term. so it won't go bad. Now, get it back in the fridge. Woo! We got more lettuce now, Gracie. More Sammys. Oh yeah. Some more of those nice salads you like. Hey, maybe we'll have a salad tonight with what we got cooking up. What do you say, Gracie? Gracie, what do you say? You want a nice salad, maybe with some chopped ham? Country ham or city ham? You want chicken? Okay, I think we just happen to have some. You're just my little princess, aren't you? Look at you licking your lips. Yeah, Grace ain't much on lettuce, but you mentioned chicken. You see what she did. So there you have it. That's how a little old country engineer preps and stores his lettuce in the fridge when he brings it home. And I suggest you do that as soon as you get home, or at least in a day or two. Because all those things that are out there in the field are thrown right in the bag. I've watched them do it. And you can actually watch videos right here on YouTube of them doing it in the field too. Ain't nobody washing their hands out there, friends and family. Just saying. Yeah, I hate to waste the first little outer leaves, but I'd rather play it safe. It seems like there's recalls on lettuce every day. So hey, like always, until I, the Kitty Crew, you know them all, little Gracie, the princess of the house. See you on that next video. An episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood. Y'all take care, stay safe, and may God bless you as you bless those in your lives. You know we love you. Goodbye for now. Well, Gracie, now I gotta wrangle that chicken out of the fridge. You're right at my feet. I didn't drop nothing, and if I did, it'd only be lettuce. Yeah, I'll wrangle the chicken out, and we'll see what we got left later on.